Course, and we'll just study by questions. We'll look after many questions. This is done by School World Gaps team. So please like, share, and subscribe School World Gaps. Please show your support so that we can post more videos. So let's start. Like here comes the first question: how to answer a question. Here the first question which we need to answer is how to answer a question. Tongue twister, a bit like. So here comes the question again. Just see the answer. What type of question it is, how much to write, highlight different points, take notes and emphasize question. These are the 5 points that you should remember while answering questions. First, you should emphasize question, read it properly, then you should take notes from it. What is important and what is not. Then what is important, you should highlight it. Then you should think how much to write. It is a long question, short question, or very short question, or etc. And then what type of question is what you are writing. Then now the question answer goes there, the question goes there. Next slide, question comes. So what is force? Here a keyword is force, so we should be known about force. So here is the answer. Basically, force is a push or pull acting on a surface. Whenever something moves, force is involved. So force is a push or pull acting on a surface. Whenever something moves, force is involved. Here there are some keywords like push or pull, acting on surface, moves, force is involved. There are some keywords. When you only learn the keywords, you will be able to frame whole sentence. You will be able to frame the answer. So you should just remember the keywords. Like you should highlight them and you should learn them. Here comes the next question. Like here you go. What is the direction of force? Direction of force. What do you mean by that? Like if you go too deep, means we would think just the direction in which force is applied. Yes, it's true also, but there is some change. There's some change in the answer. Here, direction of force is a keyword, so you should mark it. Just see how I marked it. So here comes the answer. The direction in which an object is pushed or pulled is called the direction of force. It's easy, like keywords are direction, pushed or pulled, and direction of force. So direction of force we get it from the question itself. Direction we get it from the question itself. Only we need to think about is force or push or pull, because like force is push or pull as we said in the second question. So it's like the same thing. And the direction in which the force is applied or the object is pushed or pulled is called direction of force. Here the answer goes. Here goes the question. Here comes the next slide. Here comes the next question. What is the unit of force and 1 Newton is equals to how many dynes? So there are two questions basically here. The first one is what is the unit of force? You know newtons, right? Yes. Then the second question comes is 1 Newton is equal to how many dynes? Dynes is also a unit of force. So let us see the answer. The unit of force is newtons and 1 Newton is equals to 10 to power 5 dyne. So what means the unit of force is newtons, as you know the keyword is newton, and like see in CGS system SI unit is newton only, but in CGS system there is also dyne. Dyne is the unit. So 1 Newton is equals to 10 to power 5 dyne. That is also a keyword. When you learn this both word, you will be able to frame the sentence. Here goes the answer. Here goes the question. Here comes the next slide. Here comes the next question. So, what are balanced and unbalanced forces? What they have asked is about balanced and unbalanced forces. So, we should highlight balanced and unbalanced forces. There are two questions if you see properly. What are balanced forces and what are unbalanced forces? Here comes the answer. Like the first one, the first answer is like the forces acting on an object with the same magnitude in opposite direction are called balanced forces. If you see properly, there are 3 to 4 keywords which lead us to the answer. That is same magnitude. They should have same magnitude. They should be in opposite direction, and they are called balanced forces. Like these 3 keywords will always help you to find the answer. So always remember the keywords. They are like key to success. The forces acting on an object which doesn't have the same magnitude are called unbalanced forces. Yes, so the forces which are acting on an object which doesn't have the same magnitude. There are two keywords only: doesn't have the same magnitude and unbalanced forces. Here goes the answer. Here comes back it. Here goes it. Here goes it. Here goes it. Here goes it. Describe the effects of force. Now they have asked about effects of force. What are effects of force means? What can force do? I have explained it in force part. If you want to know, just go to our force part. The link is in the description. Like it says that a force can make stationary object move, make moving object stationary, can change the direction of moving object, and can change the shape of the object. Now these all are key points. You need to remember them all, because if you will not remember any of them, you will not be able to write complete answer. So I have not highlighted any word here, so it's long, it would be long. Here comes the question, like, what is pressure? Now we are to a different unit. What is pressure? Pressure is a keyword here. So what is pressure? Pressure is the amount of force applied on a certain area of contact. Here comes the answer. Pressure is the amount of force applied on a particular area of contact. It depends upon amount of force applied in area of the surface of the contact. So basically, pressure is the amount of force applied on a particular area of contact. There are two keywords, amount of force applied and particular area of contact. It depends upon amount of force applied and area of surface of contact. So here goes the answer. Here goes the question. Here comes back the answer. Here comes back the question. It's the next. What is pressure and what is its unit? So basically, what is pressure and what is its unit? So pressure, you know how do we calculate pressure? Pressure is equals to force by area of contact, and its unit of pressure equals to unit of force by unit of area, which is Newton per meter squared. Here goes the question. Here, next slide we are at. So here comes the question. What is the relationship between pressure and area? Like this, you should concentrate on this question. It's a good question. What is relationship? Like Anderson, not that relationship. They asked about conditional relationship. Let me show you with the answer only. Now, when something happens, the other also should happen something. Means in the other side also there should happen something. Here, what is like? When area is smaller, the smaller the area, greater the pressure and greater the effective force. So when the area is smaller, the greater is the force, pressure. So when area is small, pressure is greater, and the greater the effective force is, so obvious, like there will be greater effective force. And thus we can conclude that area is inversely proportional to pressure. Now, what is inversely proportional? Let me say you, like, let me start from direct proportion. What is direct proportion? Take an example. You went to a sabji market. There you found 1 kg of ladies' fingers. They cost you 100 rupees. Now, if you want to buy 2 kg, they will cost you 200. 3 kg, 300. So when a value increases, let us take the weight of the lady's finger as A and the price as B. So when A increases, B also increases, and they both increase in a certain proportion, in a certain ratio. Thus they are called direct proportion. Okay, so direct proportion means when one value increases, the other should increase in the proper proportion. Okay, now inverse proportions, they are reversed. Like here, take an example here only. When take area as A and pressure as B. When area decreases, A decreases, B increases. When B decreases, A increases. So reverse, it's like when one decreases, the other will increase, and they will increase in a proportion or in a certain ratio. Thus they are called inverse proportion. If you want to write inverse proportion, we would write it like area, then this proportion sign, and then we should write 1 by the other thing, 1 by the pressure. Here goes the answer. Here goes the question. Let us go next. So the 10th question is, what is atmospheric pressure? Now keyword is atmospheric pressure. So here comes the answer. The pressure exerted by the layer of air on us is called atmospheric pressure. There is 100,000 Newton per meter squared pressure on our head at the current time. The keywords here are layer of air on us, that is atmosphere. It's called atmospheric pressure. It's simple, like atmosphere, atmospheric pressure. And there is a current 100,000 Newton per meter pressure on us at the current time. It's a fact. If you want to write, you can write it, like it's your wish. So like the keywords here, as you know, air, atmosphere pressure, 100,000 Newton per meter squared at current time. These are some keywords. Okay, here goes the answer, here goes the question, here comes the next slide, here comes the next question. This is the last question. Okay, what is liquid pressure and what is the maximum length till where we can go in water? So they have asked like what is liquid pressure and maximum length till where? At the point of after that point of time we would die, like they have asked like that. So here comes the answer. Like air, liquids also exert pressure. Yes, like air, liquids also exert pressure. We can see by a small activity. If you have not seen our Pascal's law video yet, just go to the description. The link is there. Just see that video, like that video, share that video. Basically, that video clearly says about that. That video clearly says about that activity. So you can do it activity, but yes, do it safety. Safety first. Precaution is better than cure. And the maximum length till where we can go in water is 120 meter. Like 120 meter is the maximum length. Now we have made an online quiz for you. The link is in the description. Like today is the last day, so please read the description properly. Just go to that link if you want to prepare. Like it is easy to prepare. You just need to see season 1 episode 1 and 2, which is gorgeous gravity and abracadabra. So if you see it, you will just prepare it and it will be prepared. And concentrate on live comments too. Like we have commented something extra, so it may be there live chat. And yes, so like I was saying that, so give that quiz and the top 3 students from you who have given the quiz will get a special material and special questions for our side from us, and the results will be declared on Sunday or Monday. It will be late Sunday or Monday, so please give the quiz. Here goes the answer, here goes the question. Next slide. Basically, like, share, and subscribe, Schoolwork Gaps. You are not subscribing. 43.6% of you who are seeing our videos have not subscribed to our channel yet. So why are you waiting? Just go hit that subscribe button. We need your support. Without your support, we can't do anything. Read the description properly. In every video, read the description properly. We have kept many links, we have kept many quizzes, we have kept many materials for you. So please see them. And like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel. You guys show your support. As I said, 46.2% of you have not subscribed, so why are you waiting for? To our channel, I want 25 likes on this video, then I will give you PPT for this questions. I will give you the PPT which I made.